Ross, you know you can't just up and walk on set like this. For one, it's all kinds of rude, and one of these days you're gonna catch me when I'm indecent, and we just don't need that added sexual tension in our relationship. For another, last I checked, we were kinda supposed to be keeping a low profile. Not a thing that can happen when you storm on set and make one of my security guards cry over how meticulously you've deconstructed every life choice he's ever made within the first 5 minutes of meeting you.
I needed to talk to you, and you weren't answering your phone, as usual.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a shoot here.
Does that excuse you of the basic manners of answering your phone when a dear friend is trying to call you? I could have been injured, Dove. Lost and alone and looking for the solace of a friend. And yet you were too busy to answer a call. So disappointing.
And I'm supposed to be the weird and dramatic one between the two of us? Man, does everyone have it wrong?
I'm allowed my eccentricities. It's one of the many perks of having your books on the bestsellers list for nearly a year. The public expects me to be strange, and who am I to deny them what they so blindly wish to see?
Whatever, man. Just get in so you can tell me what was so important that it couldn't wait for me to call you back and warranted a cross-country road trip from fuck all New York to L.A.
It's about the children.
Oh. Well, shit just got serious.
Indeed. I must admit, I'm not sure how exactly to broach the topic.
Did you have another vision? Did the witch do something? Is Danny... Fuck. Are they okay?
Relax, Dove. They're fine as far as I can tell. As fine as they can be in their circumstances. Neither Rocky nor Danny are hurt, or in any sort of new and looming danger. We're not in one of your movies, so calm the dramatics. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you quite this openly worried.
Ugh, fuck. Don't do that!
I find this display of maternal-esque concern for the children to be rather touching, actually. Most of the conversations on the topic are vocally one-sided on my end. A rare and blissful treat, if I'm honest with you.
First off, shut up. I'm allowed to worry about my little sis, alright? Second, fuck you. You're just as worried about them as I am. We don't know what's gonna fucking happen, or if they'll be alright. Shit's so uncertain. We're like blind men fumbling in the dark for a fucking light switch that'll be useless to us anyway. Every time we think we've got it, bam! Just another stretch of smooth, flat wall.
The blind man wouldn't even be bothering to search for the light switch in the first place, proving him to be far more intelligent than we. I'm worried, which is why I'm here. Just because there isn't imminent disaster doesn't mean that we don't have cause for worry.
Whoa, there's not much more we can fucking do. The house is ready, so is the apartment. We've got the power sources and machines set up for Rocky. The books and information have all been shipped to yours. The tech Danny will need to mine. Food and supplies to last them for...
You really think that will be enough for them?
What do you mean? What do we miss?
Dove, come on.
What?
You are unbelievable. They're going to be alone. The last two humans on Earth. Separated and abandoned. We can't be there for them. I've looked at this 1,000,001 ways, and we can't be there. And you want to know why? We've avoided saying it out loud, but I think it's time that we grow up.
Ross.
We're going to die, Dove. At her hands or at her orders. We're going to die, and they're going to be left alone, without ever knowing us. Die. I'm...
Hey, don't do that. You're not allowed to do that, man. We both know I'm supposed to be the mess here, alright? It's been that way all our lives. And there's no way you're allowed to change the rules like this just because we're speeding headfirst into the last quarter of the game. There's a playbook here full of X's and O's that define our every move, and you do not, I repeat, do not deviate from the playbook under any fucking circumstances, because if you do and fall apart, then you better fucking believe that I'm gonna be there right behind you. And then where will we be? Fucked royally and backwards. That's where...
Your way with words never ceases to amaze me.
It's one of my many talents. Be amazed and bask in the aura of my greatness. You love it, you know you do.
And risk further inflating your dangerously large ego? I'll pass. Thank you. I very nearly became irrational there for a moment.
We all have our moments, you're forgiven. Now, I know you didn't fly out here to come as close as I will ever see you to losing your shit.
Like I was saying before my little moment, there has to be something we can do for Rocky and Danny, more than just giving them supplies and safety.
What did you have in mind?
I want to give them something personal. A collection of videos from us, respectively, to them. Just talking to them or maybe telling them about ourselves. I don't know. Just something from us that they know that. So they know that we were thinking of them.
I am nodding my head right now, but I need you to keep talking because that made so little sense.
I wish you'd be serious about this.
I am being serious. You just made absolutely no sense whatso-fucking-ever. Even less than usual.
You're being purposefully obtuse, and I wish you wouldn't. This is important.
You know I don't do the whole touchy-feely thing. Okay. Look, considering the fucking circumstances, we know a lot about them, and how they act and operate, and how their personalities are. You know that Rocky would love something like that he would fucking cherish it and adore it. But, fucking Christ, would Danny even care?
Of course she would, you moron. You're her, well, you insist on sister, no matter how many times I remind you of the glaring inaccuracy of that title. Why wouldn't she want something of emotional significance and meaning as a tether to you, even if you can't be there yourself?
Because if I know her like I think I do, she's going to hate me.
That is easily one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And I've sat through multiple drafts of your scripts and concepts for your films. Dove, come on. You're being ridiculous. She's not going to hate you.
I'm abandoning her. We both are. You said it yourself. We're abandoning them, and it doesn't matter that we don't have a fucking choice. We're both fighting against the inevitable, and it's a losing battle. You know it, I know it. There's no chance of us pulling a by-the-skin-of-our-teeth win out of here. We're doing everything we can for them and this world, and we're fucking doomed anyway.
You're moping, Strider. It's unbecoming of you. Come on. You know she won't hate you. They'll understand better than anyone else what we're doing and why. And just because we've accepted our fate doesn't mean that we get to give up completely. Right?
So, videos?
Yes, I want them to know as much as possible, though not all at once.
Where do we even start?
From the very beginning would be a good place. Maybe leave them some for their birthdays. Maybe when, Rocky reaches that certain point in a young man's life.
Chatty not having to talk about puberty to Danny. Oh, fuck. Wait, you're not allowed to do it. You'll scar. Hey, Danny.
Hello, Rocky.
I'm Dove.
My name is Ross.
And I'm your big sister.
And I believe what you'd call me if we'd met under different circumstances is father.
I bet you're wondering why I'm not around right now.
And why you've grown up alone?
But I just want you to know that if I could be there...
I would. Believe me, Rocky, I would.
But things don't always go the way we want them to.
And unfortunately for you, growing up is only the beginning of the hardships that you'll have to face.
But you're strong. I know you are.
And I know that you're already beginning to hone the skills you'll need to fight this upcoming battle.
But, this video ain't about that shit. That can wait a little longer. You've got a long time to learn how to fight like a Strider, and really...
I just want you to be a child as long as you can, because once you leave that behind you...
Oh, it don't ever come back.
So right now, I just want to say that...
I love you, Danny.
I love you, Rocky.
You're my little sis.
You're my son. And no matter what, I will always love you.